That's good. It's a shame that this arm isn't a tiny bit longer because it's kind of on an angle now where I'd like it to be shifted a little bit this way. It doesn't quite have the reach, and I can't pull it any further because the way that my desk works is it has a slight overhang at the back, and I thought, oh, perfect position for it. I can slightly overhang where it has to be clamped down. That's probably the correct word. But it's just too far away where I can't have it exactly where I want it. This is pretty good, but I just wanted it a little bit closer just so I don't have to lean forward into it. Or even so I can move it later on. Like if I lean over here, I can't get it over here. Anyways, let's fix up the channel. Get everything, all the music playing. Excuse me. So I have some changes I want to do to this before getting into the brush that I just kind of discovered that I want to do. Because I think it would work way better as an actual physical model than it would baking it down into opacity masks and stuff. As much as opacity masks work really well, I always find them really finicky versus just having a physical hole in something. And when you have it physically in something, for some reason, it just gives them more of a stylized feel to it. Now, that might be a very disagreeable thing between people. Some people may not think that's a completely valid comment, but I don't know. There's something about having it physical when it comes to stylized that looks really, really nice. Like when doing, oh, I heard myself talking. When doing realistic stuff, like I did with my tank, and I did with like the camo over it. I'm actually gonna show it, even though I always show my work. Oh, back on my art station. Let me quickly announce that I'm streaming. And switch. I like that I can stream on both platforms. I don't know if it's actually brought in any extra people, but it is nice. I just kind of bit my tongue. Yeah, so if you like, look at my tank. It looks perfectly fine in a realistic state. Like that looks realistic. That doesn't look wrong having that camo netting over the top. But when it comes to like stylized stuff, the chunkiness of having a physical mesh, you wouldn't do it for that because it's quite dense. But for this, which is the cotton that hangs over the top of my model, I'm gonna manually put these holes in, extrude it down, and have them actually physical because I think that would just look better. Question mark? Who knows? Maybe I'll look at it afterwards and go, this sucks, I don't want this. But that all depends how I feel. Alright. Don't know how many people are going to be on today. If we don't get many people come in, I'll just end the stream short, and we'll try to do a longer stream tomorrow, because I know people are obviously going to be celebrating, I was going to say Christmas then. Celebrating New Year's. I come from a family that doesn't really celebrate New Year. Like, we're very light on the celebration. Like, I don't even have family coming over today. Well, maybe I do. I'm not sure. I haven't specifically asked the one person that could be coming over. I have a bigger family than that, but I know that that's the only person who could be coming over. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But I have no qualms. No things holding me up today when it comes to... This doesn't actually look right. Do I need it to be thinner? I think I need it to be offset a little bit. I think it's slightly forward. It doesn't look... It annoys me, though, because I don't want it to be slightly forward. I could actually texture the whole of this up and not even do a high poly, but I think it would just have such a better feel being high poly. And like I said, there's some areas that I actually... Oh. Okay. There's some areas that I actually want to put dents in now, because like this, I could have done that as a high poly, but with the really big ones, I probably should just straight up make the dent, right? It just makes the most sense. Like if I come into here... Oh, I've already done all my bevels though. That's a shame. That'd be a bit annoying then. I mean, I could do something like this, this. And then we can grab these and then pull it in. Pull it. Oh, how have I selected the whole of that one? Pull it in got Harvey Dent over here. The only problem with that is now we don't have a bevel around this, which I could add like that if I really wanted to. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks quite accurate, actually. I still think it needs to be a little bit bigger. Problem with that is when I make it bigger, it's going to come out this way, which I don't really want. So the easiest way to do it is what I was doing, grabbing it, pulling it along its normals, which won't work now because I've beveled it. So I'll get rid of the bevel. And pull it out more. Pull you out more. Grab you. Pull you out more. Okay, it's definitely not that big in that direction. Maybe I did have it the right size there. I'm putting it way too big in that direction the more I look at it. That's not going to work right all. That's very good. Yeah, so like here, if we look at another one, I don't think it is on the top right of my screen now, is it? No, it's not. Let's put it back on so you guys can see it. So I have to keep showing it to you guys. Twitch chat, that one? No. So I'll make it a tad bigger. Can I zoom into it? No. Well, if you look at the top right, which is here, or sort of middle right. Here, look how big that dent is. That just won't work as a normal map because obviously from that angle, it just won't work. Frankly, it won't work. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but it just won't work. It has to be something I make as a proper cut into it. Now that actually looks like it's just a straight cut. Like it looks like it comes like, well, actually, I wonder if I could just, it comes in basically like this, but it's a cut. So if I do this, pull you over, delete you, bring you down. So this is like the extra detailing stage that I convinced myself I'd have to do in ZBrush, but the more I looked at it, the more I was like, oh, actually, I think I was mistaken, and I think I need to get this done actually in Blender. Because like I said, you can only get so far with normal maps before you look at it and go, well, that doesn't work because it's too much of a physical mesh. Because in normal maps, you don't actually change the physical mesh. It still stays the same shape. You just create an illusion to make it look like it's higher quality than it is. But it only works when you're looking at something and the silhouette won't change. So that's going to be the problem, is the silhouette not changing. So I wonder if I could just do, just do something like this. Do I need the bottom part? No, cool. We have this big cut in it. Now if I grab this, just do a bevel here. Sweet, perfect. I don't quite like how that looks, but can I fix that with a weighted normal? Oh, I've not got this on. Oh, I can't. Interesting, keep sharp. If it looks better like that. Is it because it's turned into an angle? It might be. I mean, to fix that, I can simply just do boom. Boom. It's right here, and I could technically merge center and do something like that, but that doesn't look good either. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. I just don't like the line here. I'd rather that looks smooth. I could, which is probably going to fix it, do a mark seam. Nope. Mark sharp. Well, actually, I could do this. Which would have to come up to here as well. But I don't think I need to do that. Let's go into here. Oh, go into here and go keep sharp. There you go. So I've got that nice sharp point coming in there. And yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna have to leave that. But that's the cut we want there. I think we kind of want it to come over a bit more. Beautiful. Blender crash. Blender, you've been a bit weird on stream lately. You're usually way better than this. You're better than that. But for some reason, you're having a bit of trouble lately, ain't ya? Oh, bugger. It only took me a minute to make that. I gotta do it again. Oh, okay. I got some of it ready. How very unfortunate. Have I saved this? Yeah. So that's a cool feature. If you save it, it will save under the actual file and not the autosave file. Yeah, because if you see here, it's not the autosave file. It's the kind of looking thing, which is the normal file. It's actually a super nice feature from Blender. Because a lot of I don't know, some people may not like it because they say, well, no, I want the backup file as a separate file. Technically it is, but when you go to save the backup file, we'll save it over your normal file that wasn't a backup. I say backup, the autosave file. But I really like it because it's just like I don't have to go and reselect over the one that's the proper one and save over it, blah, 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 blah. Just Control S and we're good to go. We have our backed up file. Let's save again. So we want to apply a weighted, keep sharp, turn that on, grab this, do a bevel one here. So there's still one edge bevel, but with it being 3 edges along here, it feels like it makes the most sense doing that. And then if we only select here to here and we go mark sharp, we get that nice sharp depth. What I was going to do, because this is probably high enough, but I want it to be wider. Just make sure it's fine. Yeah, I want it to come to basically here. Problem with that is when I go to pull the whole of this on the normals, it's not going to work. I could grab 3 at a time and pull it along the normals, which does work. And it's probably going to be the way I have to do it. So I want it to be 1 in that, actually. So if we find a spot we want and then we average it out to there. Like so. And we've got to do the same along here. So I don't mind if it matches up perfectly here. As long as it's close enough, I'm not too fussed. As long as this comes down to the point where it's close enough, I don't think I'm going to complain very much. Just like so. Because I don't mind it being not perfectly circled, because it is... The less perfect it looks, the more unique it will look, which is fine. So something I say all the time with stylized work is, if you can have something asymmetrical over symmetrical, you should probably take it. You should probably make it asymmetrical because it will look more unique. And I'm actually bad at doing this. Saying it as like a tip, I'm pretty bad at doing it. Cool, that's a much bigger gash. I actually want it to come up a little bit higher. I wonder if it will let me. No, I'm going to have to manually do it. From this. So this won't be aligned, but I can grab this, come over the top, and just drag it until it is essentially aligned. If I do this, and pull it to there, pop it straight in. Oh, he says I need to make sure I only do it on the 2 axes I need. Is that fine? Yes. Cool. That's pretty good. Now that's the shape I am looking for. Yeah. Cool. I could probably put a couple more dents in it over here. We don't really see this part too much. I'll just do some just for the sake of it to make it look neat and cool. Very cool. Grab you. Now I will have to fix the engons because I know ZBrush does not like engons. Cool, that's fine. So I can fix them manually, or I can select the ones that I know are engons to do that. And then for those, I can then quadrillate them and make them into quads. Very quick way to do it. I just turned into a creeper for a second. Anyone actually here yet? Nope. Was bad, man. Same here. Quadrillate. Quadrillate? You won't become a quad. Why not? I mean, we can clearly see a quad here, right? If I just go here to here, we know that that's a clean quad. That one works fine. That did exactly what I wanted. Same here. Okay, so they're big dents. I now want to finish up by making the cloth have its parts in it. You talking to yourself? I am talking to myself, Route 1. Not. I feel like not a lot of people are going to join today because New Year's. So I need to talk as if people are here for when people watch the VOD. Very exciting. I want to clean my monitor. Where's my... I would clean my monitor. Where's my cleaning stuff? Because I need to use it. Oh, is that it all the way over there? Or is that an empty one? I don't think I need a charging cable anymore. My charging cable's plugged into my monitor. No. That's the empty one. Where's my cleaning stuff? I don't know. My best present for Christmas, it actually has all my presents in it, was a bag. Well, it has almost all my presents in it. I wanted a bag for a while. I had to set up all the stringy bits on it though. I was more confused. I was like, I've never seen a bag not come with all tied, and I couldn't remember how you get it to go through without getting loose. Because, like, it also doesn't have... So, you know, like how on them you usually have the end point? I don't know how well the camera can see it. The end point, it, like, folds over itself usually, right? Like so. So that way, if it does pull through, it's too thick to actually go through. It doesn't even have that. So I had to tie it, like, in, out, to make, and then pull it through. So that way, it can't pull tension in one direction. Which is how you're supposed to do it. But I can't remember how to do that. I'm not smart enough. So now I can actually draw, if I want, draw like circles in it. And then delete those circles. Or, because they do look almost like perfect circles, I could just grab not a circle, a cylinder. We'll go 16 sides. I'm not too fast with the poly count on something like this. Excuse me. And I don't need to make these perfect because I can move them after they've made their boolean. So if we just go one there, we've got a small. Hopefully, let's just do this. A smaller one right here, and then we've got 3 over here. So we've got 1. Just underneath that, we got 1 here, and we got a very small one here. Right, now let's check, save. Let's check if the boolean will actually work. Oh! I just wanted to cut it. Can I not just have it cut it? Oh, that's interesting. Fast. Aha, fast. There you go. Now click apply. Unhide. Delete the parts we just made. Now we've got these holes in it. Now you've got this really annoying effect on it. Like here. As you can see. It's happening because we're cutting through and making n-gons. Now, I wonder if a weighted normal will fix it. It does. Nice. So you can turn on weighted normals, which will fix it. Keep sharp, shouldn't change anything because I have no sharps on it. But that's pretty cool. But they are n-gons and ZBrush doesn't like n-gons, so what we're going to do is select any face we know is now an n-gon. Like so. Control T. And then we're going to go tries to quads. Wow, it's not doing tries to quads for some reason. So I have to set the whole thing. It just did it earlier for a shape, and now it's not doing it. It did it like in here, look, but it didn't do it for one of the ones I did. It did it for these ones perfectly. Did I just untick an option by accident if I turn this to quiet, tries, and quads? No, it's working. It just doesn't like it. Because I'll do that and then turn it into quads. I guess it's the best they can go. Sure. That here just does not look very nice. And then what we would do is extrude on the normals, pull it in. Like so. Make sure it doesn't... It looks bad right now. Don't worry, it won't look bad all done. Actually, you know what? Why don't we, instead of doing the tries now... There you go. We'll do this first. Because it'll be a nicer shape to work with. Back just a tad. Like so. We'll do a quickie bevel. Oh, it doesn't like the bevel very much. If we do the bevel... it doesn't matter when we do the bevel. That's a shame, because I want to do the bevel. If we go 60... Yes, got rid of that part, which I wanted. But I want to be able to be stronger around here. So what's causing the weak bevel? One of the shapes must be causing it. I don't know which one though. I can manually do it. So if we manually do it, we can go in, select the parts we need. Oh, is it here? It's probably here. So if we delete these, so they're close enough to get, but I don't need them. Oh my god, delete. Oh, that said, some of these aren't perfect circles anyway, so I should grab them and slightly alter their shape. Like so. Then make it a bit smaller. This one looks like a long boy. Long boy. Like that. No, it's pulling that side in too much. I don't actually need that one, to be fair. Cool. I've been playing Inscription recently. Great game. Like, I played Hellsinger, and despite it being a really good game, it was just too short. And I actually got people kind of mad at me for saying this, but I refunded it. And Steam gave me the refund. And some people were saying about... I had very mixed opinions from friends. I had some people saying, as a developer, I shouldn't do that because I'm basically taking money from the developer. I played the entire game and completed it. The way I looked at it was it's a £25 game, and I got about 2 hours out of it. If you take away the cutscenes. I got 2 hours and 40 minutes. The cutscenes are 40 minutes long. And I also paused the game a couple of times. Let's say I paused the game for about 20 minutes total. That's an hour and 40 minutes worth of gameplay for £25. Like, I don't know. I don't feel bad about refunding it because I personally think that was just not enough for what it was warranting. I could go to the cinema and watch a 2.5 hour movie 3 times for £25. It's about £8 to £9 per time I go. 3 times to the cinema. That's 7.5 hours worth of entertainment versus what the game gave me. If I do include the cutscenes, about 2.5 hours. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty strict when it comes to spending money on games, and despite it being a very good game, and some people would say, wait, so your main critique is that it wasn't enough. Like, you enjoyed the game so much you wanted more. Yes. Oh, here, I found it. But that doesn't, for me, warrant saying I shouldn't try to get a discount. I do feel kind of guilty getting it, and I don't necessarily disagree with what people are saying about me like taking money from the developers despite playing the whole game. It's true. It's essentially what I did because I got it. I refunded it after playing the whole thing. But I'm pretty sure even on the refund page, one of the reasons you can refund it was the game is too short. So even Steam agrees. I don't often refund games. I've probably refunded, like, it sounds like a lot what I'm about to say, but I've probably refunded about 5 games on Steam ever. But I have about 750 games. So that's, when comparable to actually how many I own, it's not that much I've actually refunded. It's a shame though, because Hellsinger was very, very good, and I did enjoy my time playing it. I just, again, wish it was a bit longer. If they bring in like a survival mode or a roguelike mode or something to increase that playtime, I think I would definitely rebuy it. But until then, it's just going to sit. It would have just sat in my library on only 2.5 hours. Because they had, I know I'm talking to the void, but it's for anyone watching the VOD. And Rogue One might still be here. But, they did have like challenges and stuff you could do, but it was just the same levels with a slight challenge tacked on. I didn't look at the challenges, but presumably it would just be like, you take more damage, this happened, and you just replay the exact same levels. One thing I wish these rhythm-based shooters did, which they don't seem to do, is make it so We're going to select all of them at once when we do that, though. Make it so, the beat, you play to a changing beat. And that sounds like it'd be really difficult, but instead of just like bang, 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 and that's your beat. I wish the song would be like boom, 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 or something like, and you like bang, 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 bang. Like you change your the way you shoot depending on that beat. But that's not how these games tend to do it. Same with beats per minute. It's just a single beat that you got to keep to. Again, maybe I'm saying this and it was tested by the developers and they found it to be too difficult, or it just didn't really work. So maybe it just doesn't work, and I'm saying this without any knowledge of it. But I think it just sounds like a really cool concept. I'd love it. Because beats per minute and Hellsinger, I completed both of them in 2 hours. I've completed beats per minute 3 times, and I've only got 3 hours on the game, so... Beats per minute is at least a roguelike, though, so it's got loads of replayability. So it doesn't really bother me with roguelikes, because usually you can unlock new bosses and stuff, and you can change each time you replay it. See, I think that's better now. Yeah, that looks so much better. Sweet. Because I think that's what I need to be doing with some of these bigger shapes. Like, if we look now at this... We've got these big chunks in here. So I think I'm going to do all of those actually in Blender and then come into ZBrush afterwards and get like these ones in ZBrush. Because that I don't need to make a physical shape. That's going to be close enough to the surface that that'll look fine, not being physical. Let's get physical. I made this part way too big. Oh, this is awkward. If I pull... Oh, whoa. Maybe I'll just pull you up. Pull you out. There you go. Yeah, it's way thinner. Same here. I could always just do this. Can I do this on local? I can, nice. I'd like to think I'm a decent game critic because I've played so many games, and I know people probably heard me say this so many times. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, I've played so many games. But I have. I've played so many games that when I look at a game, I try to make a comparative nature behind it in other games. And some people obviously say that's a really bad thing to do because when you're comparing something with all the other games, it can feel unfair for the game you're comparing it to, especially when it's a much smaller team or much smaller amount of resources that went into it. I feel like my music's too loud. I keep looking at it. Yeah, so it's like obviously saying like, oh, Binding of Isaac. Actually, I love Binding of Isaac. Terrible example. Cult of the Lamb. I got 30 hours out of that. I was gonna say too short. That wasn't really that short. There's still. I know I unlocked every achievement. There's nothing else to do in that game now. So 30 hours was my Cult of the Lamb playtime with every unlock. But the unlocks didn't feel tedious, which is one of my biggest gripes with games. Like when you play a game and it's just like, oh, here's an achievement that's gonna take you 50 hours. And it's really boring. I'm like. It's like, oh, collect every single tiny acorn. Was that Zelda acorns? Acorn. In these like it doesn't tell you where they are. I think Zelda does, but it doesn't tell you where they are, and it's really hard to find. You have to collect every 100, and it's just so boring. You spend most of your time running around trying to find them. I don't like it. I will never put myself through and 100% a game like that. And you can tell from my library because I haven't 100%ed a lot of games in my library. I'm not pro enough. So. The problem here is you actually have a spiral. Which rotation this one? And I'm thinking the best way to do this, like I could do this, and then something like this, and then I could grab these from in here and then pull them inwards. It's not a bad take. I might actually do exactly that. So let's grab this, delete this, grab you, delete you. Pull you back a little bit more. Then rotate you. Like so. So if we rotate you 180 degrees. Wow. Oh, yeah, because it would get to a point in the middle. Interesting. Wait, so if I do that 180 degrees, and then we do a one in the middle... No, that doesn't work. Rotate you 90 degrees. There you go. To put one in the middle, and then we bevel that along. Like so. Does it actually get thinner? Oh, that's very interesting. It's actually getting thinner as it gets towards there, which is kind of annoying, actually. What's the best way to do it to avoid that, then? Maybe we put these already in here, grab this, rotate this now, and have a much wider selection radius. Gonna make it so it goes connected only. Like so. And then it's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many edges are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 divided by 6 is 8? 8, 16. No, that's 6. Wait. 32 divided by 6. It's not, I was going to say it's not a whole number. It's 5.3. Ugh. So what can I divide 32 into to make it a good enough shape? So 32 can be divided, if we go 32 divided by 5, 7.2. No, obviously. But it was 32, right? Yeah, 32 edges. Damn, why didn't I make it 32 instead of 36? It's very odd. I could redo this shape. It's not that complex. But I've already got it now. And I hate redoing stuff. 32. If I divide it by 4, we're looking at 8. But divided by 8, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it is 8. Hold on a minute. No. That's a scratch there. So I could do 8 instead. So 32 divided by 8 would be 4, correct? Wait. 32 divided by 8 would be 4. Yes. So if we go 1 to here, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, weirdly enough, the way that this looks, 1, 2, 3, 4. The way that this looks like it's drawn. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And then here. I don't need to count from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll show you in a minute what I'm about to say, because explaining it now feels pointless until I show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So what it looks like it's doing is it looks like it's doing this, right? And you're like, what? How does it look like it's doing that? And I'll show you. And then it basically just looks like it does this. Now, it needs to be a little bit more polished. But that's essentially what it looks like. And you'll see, look, it literally looks like it comes in. It's just got that gash, like that sort of... Do you watch Aramis? Aramis? Is this a YouTuber? How dare you, Route 1? Have you not seen my only rule in the description? It looks very good. Wait, have I still got it in my description or did I take it out? Oh. It's still in my description, Route 1. How could you, like, my one rule, tell me to watch somebody else's channel? This sounds like a really, like, a vain thing, but if you speak to any YouTuber about recommending other YouTubers on their channel, it's a rule for a lot of people. It's obviously I will 100% recommend people like this. This guy looks really good. If you guys do want to watch someone who's probably way better at me in 3D modeling, go watch Amorous. But it stops that from happening in a stream, because obviously I want people to watch my stream. I don't want to tell people to go watch someone else. But this is it's a normal thing that YouTubers do, so I don't feel guilty about saying that at all. So this actually doesn't have a bevel, or if it does, it's very, very minor. Yeah, I was wondering if you watch it. Yeah. Now, no, I don't watch any. I literally, I don't watch any person who does 3D at all. I do enough 3D that I don't want to have it so my spare time is spent watching it as well. And I probably should, because obviously to get better at something, watching other people is probably the best way. But all my spare time is reading. Well, I would say reading, watch TV, and playing games. But even then, I feel like I lack the time to do that. Because after work every day, it's 5:30. I then go for an hour walk, 6:30. Then it takes me an hour to eat dinner and wash up afterwards, 7:30. Actually, I go for a longer walk than that because I got to do 10,000 steps. So 7:30, like 8 o'clock now. I go to bed at like 11 because it takes me an hour to fall asleep. So I've got 3 hours every day spare to do my like fun activities. Okay, I got a whole YouTube channel that I dedicated to game industry, like game dev stuff. Wait, you've got a YouTube channel for that? Are you saying that's what Aramis is? Aramis is. Oh, look at your profile picture. You've got your banner. You've got your, what's it called? Your Sniper Elite one. Have you played Sniper Elite 5? Oh, wait, I've broken my thingy. All I can see is Route 1 on it now. Oh no. There you go. You've not played 5. I really want to play it. I bought it for my dad. Make sure you follow. I think I already follow you, didn't I? It's gonna like come up now, but go like that. Click off. How do I click off? X. There you go. Oh no, there you go. Follow. There you go. One thing that's always been really interesting to me is hello Steve. Happy New Year, my brother. Happy New Year, happy gamer. How's it going, man? Yeah, I think I need to get rid of this, right? But the easiest way to do that is then I can, I'll make the bevel afterwards. Do that, delete edge loop. If we actually grab here, increase the scale of view, pull you in, rotate you correctly to match up the rotation there. Then afterwards I'll do this, and we'll make a spinning barrel as we come down. For now, I think we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something that people keep doing recently to me is asking for my stuff for free. And I can't blame someone for trying. I am not going to give my stuff away for free. I don't know how many times I got to say it. I appreciate people liking my stuff enough that they want it. But if it's a paid thing on the Unreal Marketplace, it's a paid thing on the Unreal Marketplace. I'm not just going to give it away. I think that's kind of how we need this to work, right? I can always remove these later on if we feel like we've got too many edge loops. But then we're just like selecting the whole of that, including the tip. Oops. Oh, wait. Wait, is that enough gap? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, it is. Technically, it should have been only 6 around. I'm good. Oh, wait. Oh, God, I've missed it. I haven't played Sniper Elite. I haven't played Sniper Elite. Only play a bit of Mission 4. Oh, really? Oh, my God. So I just YouTube channel that is filled with industry videos as subscriptions. Can I have this cannon, please, so I can sell it? Well, it's usually like, I'm making a game. Oh, well, feel free to buy it. I literally said this to the last person. I was like, feel free to buy it. I don't have the money. Can you give it my project's on a very small budget. It's $15 or something like that. I didn't say this part. You're telling me your budget is so small you can't spend $15 or something you want to make as a game and sell. Like, and just going from me, I'm terrible at buying stuff. I'm like, I'll just make it myself. Then again, I have the ability to make it myself rather than requiring me to buy it. But I'm just like, bro, I'm not giving you my stuff for free. Do I just delete these and then pull this around? Like, if I grab you, and then do that and then pull this in. Wait, yeah, that'll work, right? If I grab you, and do it to all of them. So that's actually what it looks like. It looks like a bad bevel. And I say bad because it's like, kind of looks like what you do by accident when you've not fully selected something to do a bevel. But if you look, it's what it looks like. It just sort of comes out. This one's not a real one. It's just like a dent in it. But it comes out like that. But you get what I mean when you accidentally select it. One thing I do want to do before doing the attempt I'm about to make is I want to select all of these. And it's actually a much wider selection like so. Yeah, that's way closer. A little bit in, I think, but that's way closer to what I'm looking for. Can't wait for the new year to end. Can't wait for the year to end, sorry. I'm not really a celebratory. Is that a word? Celebratory. Celebratory. Why is it not celebratory? Because it's like celeb-bratory. Celebratory. Why is the A make an A sound? There's no E or any. I guess the Y. English has so many random rules. Celebratory. I'm not a very celebratory person when it comes to New Year's. I ain't used because another year closer to death. Ooh, good point. That's why I like New Year's. You've got to embrace it. It does feel weird being 28 though. I feel like it feels weird for me because I don't feel like I've accomplished enough to feel like I should be this age. That sounds like a really weird comment. But I guess people in a similar boat would understand what I mean. If I just do this on... Am I doing this on local? I am doing this on local. Oh, here you go. We want to do this to here. Yeah, and then we want to pull it in. Oh, my lord. That's not going the way I want it to, is it? Is it? Oh, no, it is. Like so. No, that's not going to work. Is it? Oh, wait. I need the... I'm confusing myself now. I need these to be pinched in, don't I? Yeah. Hold on a minute. So if I brick, this is going to work. No. Oh, I've messed myself up a little here. So if I go to bridge all these in, I need to put like a line in the middle. I redo what I did. Bring them out to how we had them, and it should align. That's what I need to do. I feel like I made this a little bit more complex than it needed to be, but at the same time, I can't figure the better alternative to how I wanted to do this. Because I'm still going to get the end result I'm looking for. It's one thing I really like about 3D modeling, and a lot of people might not find this the most entertaining part about it. I like working at a 3D model like it's a puzzle. Like I'm now I'm having to think of ways how I want to get the result I'm looking for, and I think that's so entertaining. It's like playing a video game, and it's probably my favorite part to 3D. It is a little nerve-wracking when I'm doing it on stream because I have to sit here and be like, yeah, guys, I know what I'm doing, and then go, I'd be confused how I'm going to do the next stage of what I am doing. But for those who've watched my channel long enough, I feel like you guys know that if you just sit there and you sit through it, or even if you come back later, you know I'm gonna figure out how to do it eventually and get the end result I'm looking for. But I do feel like it probably deters a lot of people watching when they see me mess something up, and they probably just go, this guy's not very good. and then they just leave the stream and never see any resolve or resolution. Okay, so that almost works. Like, we're so close. Can I rotate it around? Like so. And pull it in. Just a tad. Cool. Then I can merge distance. Turn that up and they should connect. 71. Okay. Instead, because it almost looks like it's connected, but apparently not enough. It just needs to connect right at this tip here. So if I wait, I say that maybe the others aren't. Yeah. I say maybe the others aren't as good looking, like close enough. Oh yeah, that was well off. Hold on a minute. What happened there? Wait. What did happen here? Hold on a minute. What? How was this one so far away? What? Well, now I'm confused. Hold on a minute. Oh. Oh! I selected the wrong bit. So that's very close on all of them. But if I do that, do they all kind of align? Oh, they do now. It's because I had it selected incorrectly. Well, there's some that are like more out of space than others. But what I can do now is go like this. Like... Get over here. Like this. You guys playing any video games at the moment? Like any big games? I'm trying to jump on a bunch of games at the moment because I want to clear through some of my backlog. But the most notable ones was Hellsinger and now Inscription, which is actually so cool. Inscription is like one of those games where you play it and you're just like... like, you just don't know what's happening, and I love it. Those kind of games really... Oh, cool. Nice. We've got the that effect in it now. Now back here, we're probably going to have it go to darkness anyway, and you're not going to be able to see here. So I just need to fill this in some sort of way. So do this. So I could just push F, and that does work. My only gripe with that is I think it'll be better... We'll wait inside the cannon. If we fill these in first... And we should get rid of Engons anyway. So doing that is creating one huge Engon. So we probably don't want that. Cool. And then we could do that and merge center and just do an effect like this. And we could, I wonder, like if we bevel this. It won't bevel very much though, because it comes to a point and it will, like, you see that? It will get to a point where it like does this. So maybe we don't need to do that. I guess we could select this, pull it in, and then pull you down. And, ooh, that looked cool. Not what I wanted. And then do like a bevel here. So now we've got this smooth transition at the bottom. That doesn't look too bad. Lastly is doing like a bevel here if we want one. Now this is still an Engon, and we've not got it on a straight angle, which is annoying. What I should have really done here is I should have caused a circle to begin with, but we don't have that now. So what I can do is makeshift one just around. Now, this isn't going to be perfect, but it should be good enough. Because what I want to do... Oh, actually, I'm already messing this up. Because what I want to do... So there's all these that I've just made. Bring them in on what direction? This direction? It's 2, isn't it? Yeah, bring it in. No, not that one. Not that one. Am I in Lyco? Is that the direction I'm looking for? Apparently. That doesn't look right. Sure, I could just do this, scale normally. That's not right either. Something slightly offset, because it should be doing that, but oh well. We'll do it to here, and I guess we can slightly rotate to adjust and fix that. Like so. And then, instead, I do it to here like that, right? So now I'm causing them to not be Engons anymore. Oh, well, that'd be good. I didn't accidentally move it away too much. Merge last. Fix that. Someone was talking to me the other day, asking me questions about nanites and stuff. And they were worried about, a couple of things. Nanites was one of the discussions. But he's worried about AI, and I'll talk about AI first. So obviously with AI right now, we're seeing AI. How many times can Steve say AI? We're seeing AI kind of take over the workload for concept artists. Now, will it fully take over them? I don't believe so. Because when you want something very, very specific, yes, you can type it in, but if you wanted minor changes, you now don't have a document. What is this? You now don't have a document. Dissolve? That you can easily change to get something different. Oh, I really like how that looks, but can you paint a character at the front door? No, because I AI generated it. I can type that in and hope it gives you the similar stuff, but whereas obviously with an actual concept artist, if you ask for minor changes, they can do them. It's not as snappy as AI, but they can do them. Now, they always talk about 3D art, and I was worried about how AI might take over 3D art. Now, for those of you who haven't seen AI generate 3D art, AI generate 3D models, it's not brilliant at the moment. Let's see if we can find it. But I think one big part... See, they look good from a distance. Is this the one I looked at before? But when you're actually up close to them, they kind of just look like photogrammetry, like bad photogrammetry. But it is generated, so it's kind of impressive. Yeah, look, see that? Kind of looks like bad, like that. It's not going to replace right now. But the problem with... The reason concept artists can work versus 3D models is because when it's... The way that the concept artist AI works, it gets all these images off the internet, and it's supposed to generate stuff off that. So if you write in Minecraft, it will find 10,000 Minecraft images, so it understands what it's going to kind of look like. And then when you write castle, it will then try to make it will look at castle-related Minecraft images and try to generate from that. And it has a huge library of resources from the internet to take this from. Whereas 3D models, unless you have a huge 3D model library for it to take from, and at that point you may as well just use the model, it's just not going to be useful, right? Oh, chair. If there's already a chair that exists in that library, you may as well just take the chair. And you've got to supply this library to it. So maybe some sites like Megascans will make all of their 3D models accessible, but how long is it going to take? Because this is how the concept artist one works, where it's taking these images and sort of referencing them. How long would it take an AI-driven 3D modeling software to take this data of a 3D model over 10,000 3D models and then generate its own unique one? That's a lot of info for it to take in versus just taking an image. So I don't feel like we got to worry about, or worry anytime soon about AI taking over 3D modeling. I think it's going to be decades before we see any huge push for that actually becoming a thing. Now, I could be completely wrong, and some of you out there could have tons of examples to show me of, no, look, here's some AI-driven stuff that actually could take over our jobs. But I'm just not worried right now. What do you guys think? What do your eyes say? It's always really interesting doing like the more detailed staging to anything, whether you're a 2D artist, a 3D artist, or even someone who makes things by hand. Because that first stage, like I did before doing all this extra detailing now, is always significantly easier. I think, what's the saying where they're like, oh, the last 10% takes as much time as the first 90%? It's something like that, right? Not very good saying, but first or last 10% takes as long as the first 90%. In computer programming and software engineering, the 90-90 rule is a humorous aphorism that states the first 90% of the code accounts for the first 90% of development time. The remaining 90% of the code accounts for the other 90% of development time. Yeah, that's exactly how it works in 3D modeling and art as well. That last stage where you're putting in all that detail takes so long, even though you're technically doing, or in a way it looks like you're doing less work, right? There you go, that looks neater. Now I could add these in if I want. It's really good having your topology work right, because it means I can dynamically change this. And I probably don't need to dynamically change it, but it means I can dynamically change this at any point because I made it really nice geometry. But yeah, it's amazing how those little stages at the end takes you so long, because the cannon was just a cylinder. Doing this spiral here probably took me longer than doing this entire cannon, because it's just a cylinder. It's nothing fancy. Any other big shapes I need? I do want to do stuff with this, like warp its shape a little bit. Don't know how much though, just like a little bit, right? We'll freehand it slightly. Please. Edge. Slightly shift them. Just so they have a unique nature. There you go. Not a huge shift, but enough to make it look a little different. Same here. Any big chunks I need, there's some chunks in here I need to take out. This one's huge. This one's like a circular one. I don't know if I should do it with a boolean, but doing it by hand means I can try to avoid engons, which is always a plus. As much as I stand up for engons these days, avoiding engons when you can is also very good, because it means you're not going to cause any problems in the software you're going to be using in the future. So what it looks like it's doing here, are we on? We are, nice. And we want it down. We want it down bad. Come on. Am I on local? I am on local. There you go. Make this much wider because it's like a circular one. And then I think... I need like a bevel here because it's rounded. But what's the easiest way to do that? Is it just to grab this center point? Because if you guys can't see it, I'll zoom in. It's clearly just a circular chunk. So I don't want it to be this shape. I want it to be this shape, right? Even wider, actually. Maybe average them out a little bit more. Pull that in. Now this is going to cause an engon, and I need to fix the engon, but it's fine. Something like that, right? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So the mistake I made here is I think I should actually keep these towards the end, like this. Like so. Yeah. And then, if we grab grab you, sorry, in the middle, and then do it, we get this. Wait, now I'm confused. Hold on a minute. How far can I undo this? Okay. Where's the last one I made so I can return back what we just had? Oh! Blender's having a lot of problems recently. Nice, it's before I changed it, so that's actually brilliant. So what did I do there that made that go as weird as it did? I think what I should be doing is just... Wait. If I pull you out, pull you down, we get the shape. Then we do something like this. And we get the circular version of it, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's all I need. Right? I think so. I mean, I could do this as well. Do this as well. That's not working the way I thought it was going to. Do this as well. Still missed it. And cause a bevel here, but I don't think we need one. Right? But that's just overkill. I can get to sleep. Think about the implications. This is some overkill. Equally, I could do this instead, right? Oh, wrong button. Like that. That's not a bad idea. It's way too wide right now. So what would be the best way to fix how wide it is? Do I just do it over one? Maybe I just do it over one. There you go. So instead of doing it over two, I do it over one. So from here, we go here, 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 here. And then here, here. We grab these parts. We pull that in. Oh, wait. No. What did I do before? Hold on a minute. I just said that's not how I ought to do it. Because the way it gets beveled in the end. Well, now I'm confused. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. What did I just do? Where's my stream? Oh, right. So I'll just do this. There you go. Wait, but that is still two. Oh. So that's why I can't replicate that. So I could put one in between and then do it. Wow, that really bevels it. Like, way more than I'd like. I don't want to do one manually. What I could do... Say that as I do it manually. What I meant is I don't want to do a manual bevel. What I could do is pull this back like this, pull you in, and try to get the shape I'm looking for by doing cuts. So like so. This isn't going to work, right? So what I can do is do it on faces. Face project. Nah, it's because it's moving itself. It doesn't work. I think if I do it on the 2 points I need, no, that way we should be good. Pull that down, and boom, we get kind of the shape we're looking for. Kind of there. Closer. My boy, come closer. If I merge last, same here. Pull you up. Cool. Alright, so it's still an angle. So I guess it's just there. Quads, and removes one for us. We still get this nasty looking shape getting formed here though. Yeah, look, you can really see it from back here. Maybe I should have done something around here. My huskies are starting to make a lot of noise when the door goes off. For those who don't know, huskies are known for singing, as some like to call it, and they can be very, very loud. That should give a nicer result. We should only have the effects coming here. Then when this gets triangulated, it should all come to just the corner. Yeah. What's the quadrillate look like on that? Nothing. I didn't think it would. Still not very good, though. I mean, I have to quadrillate them, or triangulate them, because ZBrush won't like it. But gotta do that. That looks a bit better. Is that because of the angle? Do I need to keep this sharp? Is this part here? It's like how sharp that is. Wait, why is there a sharp one there though? Hold on a minute. And we don't have one here. There you go. Nice. That was way too much effort. It's still not quite the right shape. What I should be doing is like pulling this in a bit more and stuff, but it's close enough and it doesn't too heavily affect my geometry. Now there's actually a cut here as well, which is going to make this even more awkward. Nice. So this cut actually looks like it comes straight out the whole thing. So from here to here to here to here to here to here, like so. Right. Now there's a couple ways I can do this. I can delete this and then do like a fill in between, which actually might work. If we look at it, that might be what's going on, because if we look here, you can actually see through it. So all I got to do, I deleted a bit too much. Whoops. All I got to do now is just connect them up like this. That's technically an N-gon. What I'd like to do then is do this to here, here, nice. Do this. This, cool. Then if we pull, where did you come from? Oh wait, what's going on? There's a random dissolve. See? Yeah, it's four-sided. That's fine. I was like thinking maybe it's not four-sided. Cool. And then if we pull you in, get what kind of looks like a bevel, which also needs this to come out then, like so. So we've got like what looks like a bevel in there now. And it's a similar thing underneath, which I haven't done, which is a very big mistake for me. I should have done that instantly. Like so. Cool. We got this nice big cut in it. Oh, this doesn't look very good over here. Is that because of you? Oh, I need that higher anyway, because I need these parts 15. Let's go back to 17. I think that'll look fine. Oh, hey, Phantom Sniper. I think that'll look fine when we actually go to ZBrush and we bake down a much flatter surface when I do it high poly. Same idea here, really. I think we won't see a lot of that issue when we do a high poly bake. Any other big bits we can see? Not really. Yeah, that's looking pretty similar to what we got, what we're seeing here. I think the only difference is we probably should have had this cutting into it a little bit deeper. Like so. And with that said, maybe the top actually looks wider. So if we pull this out on its own, like so. It looks way wider. And we don't mind if it slightly offsets, because that kind of gives it a bit more of a unique nature. Otherwise, I'll be moving it by its normals rather than just moving it freely. So I'm going to make the bottom bit a little bit wider too. I'll come from this angle. Okay, so I still want that part out a little bit more, but something more like that is good. We've got the nails in. I should probably put some nails over there. So you can't actually see any nails on this side on the concept, so we're just going to hide them. Like so. And I'm going to pull some in further, pull some out further. We'll have that one all the way in. Yeah. Any other big chunks out of things? So everything up here could be normal maps. Everything up here, normal map, normal map, normal map, normal map. All that's fine. Normals. Don't need it here. I could do those, but woods. I might do some of these big chunks in wood, but wood's always really tricky anyway because I'm going to change it quite a lot. So I might try my best not to affect the wood until I actually do the high poly. We did the cloth. What the heck did I just go? We did the cloth, which I think should be tad wider. No, I'd thinner maybe. I don't know. It just needs to be a tad bigger in general, but that's fine. I think that looks good enough. Cool. Now we've got some big chunks coming out of these guys, which I don't mind doing by hand either. So they actually, weirdly enough, it actually only comes to here. It's only like halfway, and it comes all the way across, down to like here, and then back up. I do want to slightly move that. There you go. Now, easiest way to do this is just go boom, 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 grab that part, pull it out, pull it in, and we have a nice slice coming out of it. I actually don't have this as chunky as it probably should be. But we're gonna just leave it like that because I think it's not worth the trouble now. Now the question is, how do I want to resolve this and not make it an end gun anymore? So the easiest way, as I was showing prior, select this T, and then go quad, oops, quad, and go tries to quads. Can't really resolve anything, and that's the final result. Same here, I could do that. However, I don't think that'd be a good result when we're actually trying to edit in ZBrush. So I think I'm going to try to do something else by actually making an area for it. Because if I can minimize where it's going to get triangulated, I'll probably end up with a better result. Hold on a minute, that's not how I wanted it. Like so. Then, so this is still a try, that's fine. This isn't, but we can simply, I can manually do it, but it should do what I'm thinking. And then we can quadrulate that and take those out. Oh, it kept that one in. We don't actually need this. Cool. Wait, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4-sided. Now we still got the problem here. A couple of different ways we can resolve this. We could literally just do this. And one, oh, that's still 5-sided. I guess the easiest way would be doing this, which is kind of what it did earlier. But now we've got the whole, we're triangulating again the whole thing, and I might not want that. So the best way is, I did cause some edge loops here. The best way might be to just, ooh, put one in the middle. So this is because I'm thinking of ZBrush, right? If I wasn't thinking of ZBrush as I was doing this, I wouldn't be too bothered. Something like that, so that's still an in-gon. Let's select this and we start doing that around. So all the ones I don't need. So unfortunately, because it does mean there's a lot of prep work on trying to use ZBrush, which could put some people off of wanting to use ZBrush. It's not usually that big of a deal. feel like I didn't need this in the end. Am I crazy? I feel like I could have just... Well, no, because now this is a 5-sided shape again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's why. So I guess I just have to merge last. Merge last, like so. And then select these two, delete edge loop. Oh no, I need that because that's... I guess the better way to do it is probably this. I like how I just kind of went in circles. Yeah, I hate ending it with a try, but hopefully that'll be fine when we get to ZBrush. Hopefully. We then have another one here which we could put in. And if I base it off of an edge, we can go like this. Wait. Oh, this is like a really, really deep cut. Hold on a minute. If I just do this, grab this, pull you in, it just looks like that. You could also do something like this if you really wanted to. Give it much more of a thicker approach. Don't think I need that. Now again, we're stuck with this. I can make it wider if I want, but we're stuck with this n-gon that we need to resolve. So where the n-gons are here, here, and here once again. I guess we'll just do it the quick and sort of easy way. That did not work. Hold on a minute. Quick and easy way. Go boom, 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 boom. I missed. I wish it would just auto lock my hand. There you go. Now we've resolved that. Is it being mirrored? It is not. Should probably mirror it again. And that looks like the two biggest cuts. There's one actually at the top somewhere I can see. Sort of comes over here. Something like this. Make it more central, make it a bit flat. Make you flat, make you flat, and then we can adjust how thick we want it to be. Sweet. And then we again have to resolve the n-gon. We only have to resolve the n-gon because we're going to try to put it into ZBrush, and ZBrush does not like n-gons. I wonder if it likes n-gons if I do it as an ABJ though. Who knows? And then last one actually that I've just noticed. This is a thick one down here. Oh, what's happening here? Probably would have been better if the shape actually just did this, right? Because then I don't have to worry about having an edge loop here. Cool. We can optimize it after we do a high poly anyway. I could do one here, which is a lot of extra polys, but what I can do here is then bevel this out with one in the middle. Actually, I don't need one in the middle. I could just do that. Because it looks like it's just... Ooh, it looks like it's just this. And then it looks like it comes up, to the left. Does that. Then make these so they align correctly, like so. What is happening back here? Oh my lord. I think I lifted it a little too high. Yes, I did. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Then again, we've got an n-gon. I could just bring you over like so. Make that a try. And then bring you over to here. Do something like this. There you go. So now I've got these quads here, which look very neat. Put this over here slightly to make that look a bit more aligned. Perfect. And then if I delete... Hold on a minute. Delete you, you get 5-sided, right? I can't delete that. So that's 5-sided. Delete you. 1, 2, 3, and then delete you. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sweet. Cool. And we've got this much more unique looking piece. If we select you guys, and then we do this, mirror, this. We then got those high poly pieces done. The wood is going to be all hand done. I do need to cap the ends because when I get into ZBrush, they need to be capped. So if we just bridge those, I can uncap them later, so don't worry about that. We'll set on a weighted and keep sharp. There you go. Like so. So anything where I've deleted the interior face, which you should technically do, but I need to fill in for when I have it in ZBrush, unfortunately. I think it's the best way I can think of how to do it. I think. I do need to triangulate them because it will have trouble. Oh, I've not got... There you go. These probably have theirs deleted. What else? You're probably capped. Oh no, you're good. Yeah. So I'm going to stream again tomorrow. Again, not too many people joined today because it's a New Year's Eve, so I kind of was expecting that. So we're going to cut it short, and hopefully I'll do a longer one tomorrow and get a couple more people in, and we can celebrate the New Year together. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will get a picture for... What thing? Oh, wow. Hold on a minute. What's going on here? Oh. There you go. Do I have those things in here as well? I like how I just said I was going to leave, and I'm just like, hold on a minute. Let me quickly, Oh, it's tilted, isn't it? That's fine. Don't need those because they actually... Oh, wait. I have to cap them. Because when I have it in ZBrush, we're going to have problems. So we'll just do this instead. There you go. Cool. Let's isolate all this. Get a nice solid picture for my work in progress. I need these guys to be mirrored. Cool, and there you go. So we've got our, like... Okay, what's that called again? Oh, you know what? That needs to be way wider, right? Am I crazy? That needs to be way wider. Let's quickly do that. We'll be going in a second, guys, I swear. No, freaking go over there. There you go. I should have just did it when I had this selected. Oh, it's too late now. Why is it not? Oh. There you go. Yes, I feel like this needs to be wider, right? So if I just grab you and you, well, I already had those selected. If I just grab you and you, and then we just soft select. There you go. And I grab the two I need, those two. Just grabbing this edge a little bit, so we want to scale you down. There you go. So that's better. So from that, something like that. Problem is it gets thicker now, as you can see, look. Interesting. Right, so we'll do this instead. Yeah. So we'll select in here and then bring you out to there. Deselect these edges. And then we'll do it. No, we don't need to soft select anymore. That's perfect. Cool. Bring you out a bit more. There you go. Yeah. So from that. Oh. To that. That looks pretty good. I like that. We're going to take a picture and we're going to call it a day. Something like there. It looks like this comes out way further. Maybe that's just the angle changing a little bit. I mean, yeah, if we actually look at the picture, you only see sort of there. And those balls go up like that. That's closer to what we're looking at. But I zoom in a little bit. Oh yeah, but then the angle's like way higher. which means the balls will have to be much further back, 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 back. There you go. Let's cover it sort of like this. Like so. That's close to what we're looking for. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to pop this in the chat, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.